And we are here with Jari Askins, the Democratic candidate for governor in Oklahoma. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming in. So in 1 minute or less, if you can, tell us why you are running for governor.
It became clear a couple of years ago that as the economy was looking bad all across the country, Oklahoma was going to feel it a little worse than we had hoped. As I surveyed the folks that I believed were going to be running for governor and the backgrounds that they had in government management and appropriations, it became clear to me that I had the skill set that I thought was necessary to help Oklahoma through this difficult time. I'm a decision maker. I've been a decision maker all my life. My track record is one of trying to find solutions for problems and to work with people from different backgrounds, whether it's urban versus rural, whether it's east side of the state versus west side, or yes, even if it's different political parties, working with whoever had good ideas and the ability to put those ideas into action. I think that it's important during this tough time to have someone who's used to making tough decisions.
And speaking of the economy, the unemployment rate right now in Oklahoma is right around 7.1%, I believe. What specifically can you do to bring more jobs into the state?
Well, and government doesn't create jobs. The men and women who own the businesses in the state of Oklahoma are the ones who really create the jobs for us. So first of all, we must focus on helping them keep their people employed, keep their work going. A lot of that has to do with consumer confidence and trying to help our citizens of Oklahoma believe that Oklahoma is doing everything it can to cinch in our belt, to not spend more money than we have, to make sure we're cutting back so that people have the confidence to go out and spend money in their community so that those dollars will turn over and over. As governor, I will do the same things I've done as state representative and as lieutenant governor. I will be an active advocate in talking to business and industry about what they need to help make sure their business succeeds in Oklahoma. We need to be on the front end of recruiting jobs back to the state of Oklahoma, not wait until we're in the finalists. I believe in being proactive. This is a time when Oklahoma has really stepped forward, especially in California, to reach out to companies or individuals that have roots in Oklahoma and encourage them to move here because our cost of doing business is a lot less than California.
There's a lot of talk, of course, about health care these days as well. Right now, about 1 million or even more Oklahomans than that do not have health insurance. What can you do to get those folks health insurance and make it more affordable?
Well, the number one issue whenever I've had conversations with women business owners or small businesses around the state for years has been their desire to be able to help provide health insurance for their employees, but it's very costly. So I was pleased to be in the legislature when we created the Insure Oklahoma program as a pilot project and then later saw it come into a full implementation, a program that encourages participation by employee and employer and is helped to have subsidized by the tobacco tax in the state of Oklahoma so that we have an opportunity for low-income employees, for those businesses with under 50 employees to try to help reduce the number of uninsured in our state. We can't afford the bill that was passed in Congress. Our small businesses will go broke. We're already a poor state in terms of per capita income. We can't afford the mandates, if you would, that have been put on us by the Federal Health Care Act that was passed last year.
Despite a lot of hard work on the education issue in this state, test scores have been flat, budgets are tight. What would you like to see done when it comes to education?
Education needs to really and truly mean it when we say local control. There are problems in our big urban city school districts, Tulsa and Oklahoma City, but the solutions to those problems are different than problems that might exist in Sand Springs or in my hometown of Duncan, Oklahoma. We have to make sure that we have given our classroom teachers, which we know score extremely well on being among the best prepared to go into the classroom in the country. We prepare the best teachers and then we let them go out of state. Or we put them in a classroom and we give them so many mandates that they don't really have time to teach a child to learn to be curious or to learn how to begin to be a lifelong learner. We need to take the emphasis away from teaching to the test and teaching to be able to become successful members as adults in the workforce in the career of their choice.
All right, we are out of time. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.